And the Marine Corps gave me a chance to really pull up my pants, grow up, and learn by trial by fire. But you learn really quick in the military. And I ended up going down to the drill field in 2000. And a lot of people, just by the grace of God, happened to know me. When I was going through at the time, what's really crazy is that we used to be able to take our cameras into the squad bays. And this is before the movies of Ears Open, Eyeballs Click and Black Friday, Dark Dawn. We used to be able to take our video cameras in and we'd film all of our pickups. And just to laugh and joke and, like, oh, you look at this kid and stuff like that. But, like a lot of people ask me, like, how did your platoon get filmed? And I didn't do anything special. It was my first senior drill instructor cycle. I was located on the first floor because I was a new senior. And so a movie director got embedded with my platoon to film the documentary that had, ended up being in film festivals around the world and winning awards, being on HBO and all these other accolades. I didn't do anything special. I just happened to be at the right place at the right time. And, this is a good chance for me to share why I believe that by the grace of God, people know who I am. I believe that when I was on my third and fourth cycle, I was in a lot of trouble. I had 44 allegations at a time with recruits. I was pretty intense, and it was like when I was on the drill field, we were extremely intense. My first 2 or 3 cycles. But what I realized is that I wasn't doing what God called me to do, which was being a motivator. Like a lot of people know me now as the motivator. But at the time, I was trying to be a drill instructor like someone else and, implementing policies and procedures and the way I treated recruits their way. And I had 44 allegations. I had a NIPLOC, non-letter punitive of caution from the commanding officer. I got put on the bench for about 2 or 3 months, and
2 or 3 months.
I was on the bench for a couple months. And
listen, I know what the pressure is like I think I got sat down one time for something one of my hats did, and I'm telling you right now, your own team won't talk to you. They'll look at you and like in this the walk of shame. You're sitting outside the company office, and people just walk by you like this.
They would give you that southern.
3 months must be nice. Oh
yeah. But during that time, I ended up realizing that, I need to get my life together. And during that time frame, I gave my life to Christ and kind of started changing my ways. And I made a commitment when I was on a drill field, which is kind of an oxymoron. You're doing all these high speed 007 things, but then you give your life to Christ. And so that was a pivotal moment in my life that either I keep doing things that I know I'm not supposed to do, and that ends in destruction, or I make a positive change. And for me, that positive change was giving my life to Christ and being committed, not inspired. That's one of my slogans, committed, not inspired. A lot of people get inspired to do a lot of things, but they don't have commitment, so they never get to where they're supposed to be. And I made a commitment at that very moment that no matter what happens, every Sunday I go to church and I gave my life to Christ, and slowly but surely things started to turn around, and I got reinstated to go back across the street and start training recruits again. And I truly believe that the documentary on my platoon was filmed because I gave my life to Christ, and Christ knew that I would be a good example for other people to follow.
So let me ask you this, because what did that movie do for you? The whole ears open, eyeballs click, because I'm gonna tell you right now, when I mentioned it to the people at work and I talked and I was like, dude, I got Staff Sergeant Nichols, he's gonna be a guest. Now, of course, the Lance Corps was like, who's that? Boy. But, the older generation, us senior folks, we instantly they started saying some of your isms from the movie and stuff. Broken. You're not broken.
I know what a broken leg looks like, and that is not broken.
Let's go. Thank you. And we're clipping that right there. Oh, man. So what did that movie do for you? Obviously it puts you in a little bit more of a higher light, but I'm sure you keep hearing about that throughout the years, or hopefully they don't go, he's the ears open, eyeballs click guy, because I know you more than that, but.
Yeah, it was a challenging time because as a drill instructor, the last thing you want is the company commander, the public affairs officer, the camera crew. The last thing you want as a drill instructor is someone to be micromanaging everything that you do. So, you know, on one side, you on one side of the camera, you may see undisciplined recruits, but on the back side of the camera, you don't see the company commander standing right there. So I can't go correct the recruit. So I don't go, you know, like see how he's doing, you know, check in on him,
Right.
say hi and all that. So on one hand, it's an amazing thing because we get to share inside secrets on how we train and motivate, inspire young men and women to do what they do. On the flip side of that is you know, in life, you know, life's like a bucket of crabs. I'm from Louisiana, so I'll give you a Cajun analogy. So you're doing something positive, and you know, there's a lot of negative people out there that criticize. I remember when I was a recruit, that would never happen, and this would never happen, and so they don't understand the full story. The full story is you got the battalion commander, company commander, the base general standing right behind the camera. So this recruit gets to get away with being undisciplined for that very moment, and there's nothing you can really do about it. And so I really had to do a personal and professional check. Like, you know, there's only so much you can do. And it was challenging, but you know, just like any other Marine, you adapt to your environment, no matter what that environment may be, so you can survive. And that's what we do as humans. That's what we do as Marines. We made the necessary adjustments. We finally got to the point where we were able to tell the camera crew, shut that effing camera off and get your ass in the pit.